Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to give you the final keys to expanding your mind and turning on your creativity like a faucet. Let's get into it. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the bell so YouTube will notify you when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the description of this video for book recommendations as well as all the tools and resources I use in my writing and video production. Back to the video. Your vocabulary. Your first task is to expand your vocabulary. The absolute best way to do this is by reading. These are the kinds of books you should be reading. Read books that interest you, because what you have a passion for is what you'll write about the most. Read books that interest others. Don't live in a bubble. By reading genres that are of interest to others, you'll broaden your intellectual palette and find ways of thinking and doing that are new to your genre. Adapt these to deepen and enrich your writing in your genre or discover a new favorite genre. Read the classics. It's a slog sometimes, but a necessary one. I am very much a product of my time. If what I watch doesn't have aliens, heroes in stupid costumes, and explosions, it barely registers on my radar. But I force myself to pick up a classic from time to time, and I think I'm better for it. Read books on writing. You wouldn't design a building without at least reading one book on the craft of architecture. You wouldn't perform open heart surgery without reading at least one book on anatomy. So why wouldn't you read books on writing if you want to learn the craft of writing? An upside of reading on the craft of writing is that besides getting excellent advice from experienced masters, they often recommend even more books for you to read, fiction and non-fiction. You can add these to your reading list and be enriched by them as well. I already have a growing list that I'll never get through until the day I die, as it should be. I've made the two books that are the basis for this video available in the description for this video. They are The Art of Fiction by Ayn Rand and Stein on Writing by Sol Stein. I highly recommend both of them. You should also have a good quality dictionary and thesaurus. Yes, I know you can Google almost any word you can imagine. That's well and good for a beginner. But there's still something to be said for a good quality writer's dictionary and thesaurus at your side. Preferably hard copy in my opinion, but an ebook will do as well. You should also have at least one good quality thesaurus beyond Mr. Google. There are so many good quality volumes it's hard to pick just one. A specialized thesaurus exists for almost any need you have. Some topics include character descriptions, vocations, emotions, psychology, romance, and many more. You can find a thesaurus on any topic. I've compiled a list of helpful volumes on my website, which you can find in the description of this video. In his book Stein on Writing, writer, editor, and publisher Sol Stein recommends the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language. This is an encyclopedic dictionary. That means it has definitions that go beyond the mere classifications of words and includes short articles and pictures. If you would like to check that one out, I've made it available from my website as well. Regarding vocabulary, I think one thing needs to be clear. Your goal shouldn't be to deluge your readers with words. I'm not trying to give you license to be long-winded. The goal for increasing your vocabulary should be precision and brevity. Like I said in a previous video, improving your vocabulary often has the opposite effect of making you long-winded. Instead, it can actually make your prose more compact and readable. This is because you can now say the same thing with fewer words. You're increasing the information density of every sentence. Your readers might not appreciate this precision, but they will appreciate prose that's much more punchy and fast-paced. A good rule of thumb might be to say that a good writer will have a 45,000 word vocabulary, but a great writer will only need half that. Thanks for staying with me to the end. I hope I've given you something to think about. In this series, we discussed how you can turn your creativity on like a faucet by knowing your language, by knowing the path to mastery and understanding the different stages of learning, and expanding your vocabulary. I hope that helped. Until next time, good writing and Calamus Gladio Fortior.